Hey y'all. Today we're dealing with ex-lovers, okay? I'm going to read this from a meme that I had on my timeline, and it is so on point where Spirit wanted this to go after I meditated this morning on where we should go with this and who needs help or who may need to hear this. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's one person, 2 people, 13 people that view. Somebody will get the message and needs to hear it. That's all this is about. So the meme said, if you are keeping the energy of old relationships active and alive, new ones can't show up. Cosmic law. So that cosmic law is basically 2 things cannot occupy the same space at the same time. I just said this in Scorpio's reading, who was the first sign up. So we're going to reach behind here and see what sign is up next. And this is for people that are in union, that are still holding on to an ex in memory. And it's also for people that are single and still holding on to an ex, and you really do want to release it because you don't want it blocking you from calling in new love, or you don't want it messing up the current relationship that you're trying to start or build, because it's messing with the aliveness, and it could be messing with the foundation really of the new relationship that some of you are in, whatever sign this is that I'm talking to. Let's see. Moon. Somebody else wanted to come out. Okay. Virgo. Let's deal with Virgo, and then Cancer will be up next when I do my third one. Try to do 4 readings a day, not to overkill. Okay, Virgo. Communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. Okay. The awareness of many thoughts about or from many words. So I guess we're going to do Gemini, Virgo. We'll do Virgo first, Gemini, and then we'll do Cancer. So those will be the next 3. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you feel the vibe, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when new downloads upload. We went through the surrender deck first, so we're going to go to the surrender deck now so that we can see what we need to surrender. As far as exes is concerned, you pick up so much stuff from exes. You know, you're around them. Some people feel like they're your teacher, whether they taught you how to cook, whether they taught you how to have sex for some of y'all. I mean, it's a plethora of things that happens within a union with somebody. And once you're done with that energy, some of you seem to not be able to be all the way done with that energy. And it could be stifling you in certain areas. So we're trying to see what's up, so that we can get to our highest and greatest good in this lifetime. Virgo. Surrender to success. Surrender your fear of intimacy. So some of you Virgos may have been in an abusive relationship or an abusive union with an ex, and you fear intimacy. You fear allowing people all the way in. You could currently be in something, or you could be trying to call in something. But if you're trying to call in something, it's saying that you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening up your heart. So you got to keep in mind that the new person is not the old person. It reminds me of that Usher song. She reminds me of a girl that I went, okay, she could have some reminders, maybe the same nose structure, maybe, you know, the eyes are a little bit the same. There's no 2 human beings the same on the planet, okay? If there's no 2 snowflakes the same, it's damn sure not 2 human beings that are the same. It may have some similarities, but no 2 people are the same, okay? So if you're in union and you're holding on to an ex because the other person may remind you of them a little bit, and you're going on a head trip that's making you kind of shut down on the intimacy side, and by Virgo being ruled by Mercury, the mind space, that can go real wrong, and it really could self-sabotage something beautiful. So just keep that in mind. Surrender your attachment to results. You know, that to me is saying, before I read this, that to me is saying You know, don't think that it's going to turn out like the rest of them did, you know, or trying to see where it's going to go, you know, because you know Virgos are good for analyzing shit. And you'll be able to analyze it all the way to the day the person walks out the door like the other person. Well, that's not always the case, Virgo, okay? So surrender your attachments to the outcome, really. The formula to success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Just talk about your sabotage, didn't it? Some of y'all are calling in energy, but y'all gotta release some old in order for the new to come in. You know, you just do. Because some of y'all may be feeling like the new person y'all calling in, you may be in a headspace where you still feel like, you know, they gonna come with some bullshit. They probably gonna cheat on me. They probably gonna be lying. They probably, you know, that could go on for fucking days. You don't want to do that. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Okay, so some of y'all may need to take a walk in nature to ground your energy, especially if you've been trying to call in an energy that you want to connect with and you don't know how to release the results or how it's going to turn out or when they're going to come in or whatever the case may be. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Just take a woosah, okay? Because I feel like some of y'all are too wrapped up in your headspace. And you don't want to sabotage something potentially beautiful. And if you're in union, then you need to go somewhere and ground your energy. If you're conjuring up old energy of an ex because your new person did something to remind you of your old person. Virgos, y'all already know. We so damn detail oriented. Your person can make, you could be with a new person that just eating a sandwich, man, in their business and end up with some mayo in the corner of their mouth like that ex. Now you ready to break up and call it quits. You know how we do, Virgo. He not him, she not her. You know? Tell him that we got the mayo on the corner of his mouth, wipe it off. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even that deep. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Okay, so some of y'all need to surrender your ego. You know? It can work against you. So if you have ego attached to any spell work you're doing where you're going back and forth like, I'm sick of calling this energy in. They ain't never going to come because you feel like you already got the, you know, the end result of what's going to happen. No. First, release your attachment to the results and then surrender your ego while you're doing any form of magic. Or if you're in union, you definitely need to surrender your ego because I feel like if some of y'all are in union with somebody, you're conjuring up an ex based off of the reminders that the new person may do unknowingly, you know? It's kind of like getting crucified for some shit that you ain't even aware. Like, I didn't know your ex kept mayo on the side of their mouth. I didn't know they wore these kind of socks. I didn't know she liked her hair like this. How was I to know? You know, that kind of shit. And your ego all in the way because you really triggered. You got triggered. And Spirit said, when they surrendered to the beauty of natural world came in, some of the energies that the exes that y'all used to deal with, y'all used to do a lot for them. Y'all was service workers. That's what I say, be of service to others. That don't stop, Virgo, just because you with somebody new, or if you're single, you already done made up in your mind. I ain't about to do for them like I did for that last one, because them last one, I ain't about to, not to the ego. Be of natural service. You know, a big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. That means humility will take your union further. If you love to be of service and to give, and it brings you joy, why would you allow somebody else to stop you from doing that just because they didn't make good on the service that you gave? That's not your issue. That's their fucking issue. One more, Spirit, please, for the sign of Virgo. Surrender to success. Y'all got this, so y'all definitely need to surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So do not, and surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. That person may have been emotionally abusive, you know, and surrender to divine timing, because some of y'all are calling in another energy, and that energy is going to come in. Just surrender to the success of what you already done put out there in the ethos. You're the magician, Virgo. So let it go. Release it. After you've prayed about it, after you've lit a candle about it, after you've cried about it, after you've went into analysis paralysis about it, just release it and surrender to the success of the abundance that's headed your way. And don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties, because some of y'all are coming out of some difficult, energetic blocks, crazy ass, overdoing it, the only one putting in a heavy amount of work in the relationship that's causing y'all to say, I ain't doing that for nobody else. Well, you can't say that. You can't do that. Not when you're trying to call in your true love. That's your ego. Yeah, not your ex. Everybody is a man unto themselves, you know. Everybody is unique and different. Even if they got similarities, it doesn't matter. And if somebody been, let's just say for instance, you were with somebody, if y'all in a twin flame situation, and you're with somebody and they lied, maybe told you they needed to release an ex that they didn't, because they told you there wasn't an ex, but it was. The horn just honked, so this was somebody. Y'all hear that? Ring the alarm. I've been doing it so long, because I'll be damned if I see it. Okay, you can have that. Their ex can have that energy all day long, which would be considered a roadblock to you, Virgo. But if you know that that's your person, then don't let any roadblocks or what somebody else may feel like you're getting because they don't want to release the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's all attachments. That's the problem, man. So many people got attachments. When some shit is over, they don't know how to let it go. They don't know how to just let it just go. And then call in something more beautiful and more compatible to their energy. They just aren't willing, because it'd be money involved. It'd be ego involved. It'd be shit, insanity involved. And then you're dealing with sexual ties, you know, soul ties that some people are now saying isn't real, which is a total crock of shit. It is real, okay? When you've lived it, you know it's real. Yeah, keep going. If you know that's your person, it's your person. Don't let nobody hinder you and say, forget it, they can have him. You're not fighting, or have her. You're not fighting for anyone. You're just recognizing that's my person, and they're in an attachment type of situation, but that doesn't take away from the love I have for that person. That doesn't take away from how I'm going to treat that person once they come in. There's no ego involved whatsoever, you know? And sometimes you may have to release that energy to call in something else. But don't look at yourself as thirsty, or you're chasing somebody. Do you call their phone all the time? More than likely not. Do you text them all the time? More than likely not. Especially if they lied and said that they were out of something that they were still in. Which some of us say that we're out of something, but technically you're lying if you're continuing to hold on to an energy that's no longer there. Comparing ourselves amongst ourselves. Oh, he used to do that. That's a turn. Isn't it? So did you really release your ex? I mean, if we want to get into technicalities, Virgo, because you know we like technicalities. Ace of Swords. Some form of truth was revealed. And it could have been that your twin flame was already with somebody and they lied and said that they weren't. Four of Wands. Some of them may be coming back to you. If you did the magic, don't give up. Release it. But don't look at it distorted, because that'll put that energy in conflict. Do I go see him? Do I not? Do I go see him? Do I not? And you'll blame them when it's not them. It's the magic that you're doing that you keep going back and forth on. That's causing the hesitation in your person to come forward. They could be totally out of the union for all you know. More out of the union than you're out of the union that you keep conjuring up in your head of somebody from the past that you overhelped. And I'm not going to help anyone else. Come on, Virgo. Seven of Wands. Yeah, some of y'all letting the energy from a person that y'all trying to call in, or a person that y'all are with, y'all allowing their exes to dictate how you treat that person, or whether you're going to wait on that person, or whether you're going to stay with that person. And some of these energies have released this energy, but they don't want to let go. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you're in a union, you know that you and your person have to work diligently and double time and getting rid of energies from old relationships that are active and alive, that are trying to prohibit new vibes, fresh energy, you know what I'm saying, from showing up and thriving. If it showed up, thriving. Only thing that seems to be thriving, this is what Spirit is saying, is arguments about these exes. They're exes for a reason. Children or not. Yeah, this came up in Scorpio. Hold on. Some people, they not never gonna let go, okay? But do you have to hold on? No. Do the person that you calling in have to hold on? No. Do the person that you are with have to hold on? No. Both of y'all can have two exes that's in this energy. What the fuck that got to do with either one of you? Nothing. Call the police. That's my go-to. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't nowhere near a snitch, but guess what? You get stupid, I'm calling the police. Because I already done got, this is done. You do realize that the ink, the pen been lifted and the ink been dried. What the hell do you want? And why do you keep on stirring up all this conflict when you know damn well I do not want to be with you anymore? What is wrong with you psychologically that you keep trying to comfort somebody that's telling you they no longer want to be with you? That's not a turn on to keep coming for somebody that's telling you they don't want to be with you. It's a turn off. And it's going to be constant bickering and fighting. And these type of energies know that. That's why they do what they do, so that y'all can start bickering and fighting over them. And then guess what? What happens? You breaking up. You know? And I ain't talking cell phones. If it's dead, throw some dirt on that shit. Throw some dirt on that shit. And be done. Yeah, man. Some of these energies, they just will not knock it off with a Virgo. They just holding on and holding on. It don't matter. You don't want them. Some of y'all dealing with a King of Cups energy, and some of y'all dealing with a fiery energy. Yeah, and some of this shit is all about fucking money. Hung up about money, because it damn sure ain't about love. Because if it was about love, guess what? They would be here, wouldn't they? Or there. Property for some. Yeah, you just gotta have patience and stay on what you want. Because you ain't, yeah, man. They doing all kind of shit. Ugh. This is ridiculous. We gonna see what's up though. Take it a step further. I feel like this is for some people that are in union and both of y'all got exes that are this fucking nuts. Because it came male and female energy, both on that trash. Okay, looking determined to stay on the dumb shit. Okay, what can you do with some shit like that? Especially if you got children or some type of shit tied up with their property, whatever the case may be. And yeah, it's past lovers. It's time to stop even looking back. You feel me? It's time to just go on 8 of Cups on them and keep them moving. Nobody else to deal with that shit. Call the police. That's what I say. That's what they there for. Lawlessness. Shit. Excessive trauma. Okay, who don't got excessive trauma? Yeah. Some people, let me tell you something. Some of these energies are so out of control that they'll use the death of somebody in order to win somebody back. Oh, you know, Auntie so-and-so died. You know, Grandma so-and-so died. You know, my mom died. You know, my dad died. And that's a way to get, I mean, they'll use anything. Even people. Oh, that is terrible, honey. The Chariot. Some of y'all calling in an energy, and that energy is on the way. They on the way. However, be mindful that Udi and Booty is still in the mix, okay? So, that means that y'all gotta work double time in order to get these energies out of your magnetic field. That means liaisons. That means law got to get involved because let me tell you something. When people are like this, these type of energies be the first one to call the damn police. Oh, honey, they stay calling the police phone. And you sitting up there trying to figure out if you quote unquote real or not. If you call the police, I bet you better pick up the damn phone. Because they quick to call them. They fork tongue. Be quick to say you this and you that, but then be quick to run to the police or law enforcement to come see about some shit that they stirring up and that they don't want to let go. That's psychotic, man. If somebody don't want you no more, get your ass out of here, man. That's crazy. Sheesh. King of Coins. It's your energy, Virgo. Some of y'all dealing with that shit. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus, or a Taurus and Capricorn watching this is dealing with a Virgo. They got a crazy ass energy like this that will not knock it off. Now you tell me, if you got a child with this energy, just say for instance, you got a child with this energy and your child is only 3. So what you gonna do for the rest of your life? Live in bondage? Live in a way where, you know, you got to stay up under the radar to keep this energy from popping off or being cool? You basically got to alter your lifestyle in order for them to thrive in foolishness and stupidity? I don't fucking think so. I think stupid people are just given too much freedom. I really do. And people are giving it to them because they don't do anything about it. 8 of Cups. Some of y'all gotta woosah, meditate, pray, light some incense, a candle, call on your ancestors, God, angels. Baby, when I tell you, it's like that, but like I said, 8 of Cups energy. And that Witch's Tarot deck is straight up walking away. And some of y'all mentally have left. Okay? You have no problem with releasing your ex. You know? It's just getting tripped up by triggers. And, you know, penalizing somebody else that may do something similar to what they did, but they're not that person by a long fucking shot. But some of y'all are completely done with this energy and they will not fucking let go or knock it off. Because they know. You're Empress energy. Some of y'all, hermits, Empress energy, mind your business, stay in the house, handle your shit. And y'all spent a whole lot of time with this kind of shit. Like I said, I felt like some Virgos worked overtime with some crazy ass energies. And you just got to the point like, look, the next person, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not doing that. You can't do that though. Because stuff happens. And somebody should have the freedom to be who they are, even if it's having some form of a breakdown every now and then. I ain't talking every day, because some of y'all was dealing with people that was like this fucking animal right here every day on the pop-off side. Like Udi and Booty that failed. Just won't knock it off. You got to keep calling the damn police however many times it takes, because guess what? They'll keep calling. They'll keep trying to press charges. They'll keep running to child support. They'll keep running to the courts for custody battles that are insignificant as hell and a waste of court's time. Yeah, man, y'all. Some of y'all, oof. Clarify Booty down here. Knight of Wands energy. Ace of Cups. They swear they love you, Virgo. It's energy. They swear. They do not know what love is. They don't even love themselves, okay? They so focused and fixated on you and what was. It's over with, okay? This cup is being handed to somebody else, okay? And it could be to somebody that's they got their back turned for real because they're in the same headspace as you, needing to release an ex and quit putting off what an ex did on you. You know, that's that carrying old bricks bullshit. They dealing with somebody like this, and you trying to give real love, real consolation, because you know how to do your thing, but they so fixated just on money and pleasing this energy, or don't want to ruffle no feathers, or they ain't got time because they always acting crazy. And they're totally ignoring a whole ass cup that could water their soul more than money ever could, and definitely more than this motherfucker that stay calling the police but be the main one doing the crime. I knew I had that Psalms 23 conjure going for a reason today. When I say this is toxic as hell, ooh, ain't nothing like some attachments, and not in a good way. What's crazy, Spirit is saying, yeah, they ain't attached to the man, they attached to the money. That's why they fighting so hard to get to the man. Because they really just trying to get to the coin, this person's coin. Could be yours, Virgo. You just was a caretaker. You was a service giver. You was good at what you, you was a good person, a good mate to have. Who wouldn't want that shit, you know? They see y'all doing y'all thing. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all been praying. Didn't I say that? Your prayer is answered. It really is. Just release it. And release this silly ass energy. And don't let it stifle. Don't let them stifle what you envision. What you were shown. What you know in your gut. What you know in your heart. Because they want to act silly. And bring bad vibes and be narcissistic and have personality disorders. Like I said, grandma energy keep coming up. So some of these people, it's just how they cut. You know, it's a good and evil thing. And it's a gut feeling thing that you knew, or the person that you're trying to call in, or the person that you with, or both of y'all knew that the energies that y'all left were crazy as fuck upon meeting them. But that can save people shit, you know? Fix them, you know? Like you build a bear. And then the people that actually need the help, they know how to do their work. They just need some tender love and care. And you be so burnt out from helping a motherfucker that ain't never gonna change because it's something rooted in them that they have to do the work with themselves on. And the person that do the work with themselves, they don't get no love, you know? That's when you get two people that come together as one and it works out. But it's just hard for those two people to come together. It just is. Tree therapy. Some of y'all need to ground your energy. It's the second time it came out. To align y'all chakras. Some of them may be doing some form of mind fuckery on y'all. But this person is, both of these energies, if you're in a union with somebody and y'all both dealing with crazy exes, they are crazy. If y'all in separation and y'all dealing with crazy exes, they are crazy. But guess what? You will make union. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Yeah. You will make union, but this, y'all aligning y'all chakras, it's real good. But somebody just, the cup they gave was poison. That's what the person ain't even looking at your cup, Virgo. They ain't got nothing to do with you. They just too fixated on this. That's the whole point of the ancestors saying do something with release your exes, because we're trying to give people the life that they deserve and that they're praying for, but they have too much old shit that we can't even give over that which we have on hold waiting for them, because it's just too much shit on their runway full of fucking motherfuckers like this. They holding a cup. The cup is poison in that cup. This is why this energy is turned completely off. It ain't from you, it's from this energy that they need to fucking release. And some of y'all may need to release. Take it how it resonates to your story and your experience, but you will make union with this energy. Despite all of this stupid shit they're on, wasting energy. Oxygen too. We're going to pop from this African American deck. And then that'll be your reading, Virgo. Release your ex. Is... Eight of Cups. Another Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords. Yeah, immature. Strength. Some of y'all use all y'all strength dealing with this kind of energy. Drain the fuck out of y'all. This is my energy. I preach this. And some of y'all are too. Y'all ain't stupid. Y'all know what's going on. Yeah. Like I said, want the money. Ain't after the love, honey. Come on, man. Give it a spirit. Want that coin. They just sit there and act like they in it for love. Or they there to, help the person with their brand, do this, do that, when they really just there awkward as fuck for the coin. The tower about to strike, though. I'm telling y'all that. Right in there. Looking all awkward and shit. Y'all about to come into y'all Two of Cups. I'm trying to tell y'all. And ain't gonna be shit they can do about it but be mad. That's it. They can keep doing spell work, all that shit. That shit ain't gonna work. Yeah. Some of y'all dealing with a Capricorn energy. Or y'all was dealing with a devil. And once y'all release this energy, y'all chakras start aligning. Things start working out for the better. You just gotta keep at it and keep transmuting. Keep transmuting. Keep pouring out that old shit that no longer serves you. And keep watering your soul. Keep alchemizing. Because you already know that shit dead and it is not coming back. And the sun gonna shine. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna get what y'all want. Because the ancestors ready to give it. That's what they like. What's the hold up? What's the Jedi card? Ancestors who can talk about. Y'all keep on begging, but you won't let that ex go so that we can release what's up here. Quit calling out to us. We got it. We know how to deliver it, but do you know how to release? That's what we need to understand. I'm trying to tell y'all. And Spirit is saying the person, you and the person, if you in union or if you waiting in separation or you single, you trying to call in energy, which you're going to call in, they have no idea the power that you and this energy hold together. They're this peon energy that's coming off like they evil, they're devil, they'll do this, they'll do that. Y'all just got stuff that y'all hold back because y'all good people. Y'all see how he's holding his hand? Because he's restraining himself from using his power. That's how you and your energy is that are together in separation or somebody that you're going to call in. Okay? Not to be fucked with. Okay? That's all I'm just trying to tell y'all. Did y'all get that memo? Did it click? Okay. So if you got this type of energy, what the fuck they about to do? But just be silly. Be silly. Be silly. They're silly people. They're holding up y'all destiny and y'all blessings for real. Ain't capping. With their bullshit they build. This was somebody. Yeah. They silly. Big bad wolf energy, But ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. And if they do, it don't really hurt. That type of shit. And you just like, go ahead on. Because you know the damage that you can cause. And you know what you got to lose. These energies ain't got shit to lose. That's what they do. What it is, they do. Spirit said it again. When in the hell is y'all going to release these exes so that we can get this to you? Because you keep on with the praying. You keep on with the praising. You keep on with the affirmations. You keep on with these little jingles about manifesting what you want. You keep on with all this shit you want. You keep writing in your journal. We got the memo. However, we need somewhere to move this shit into. It's like movers coming to your house to put in furniture, and you got a house full of furniture, and they ain't there to move that furniture out. They just in it. They just there to move the new furniture in. And they say, how the hell are we supposed to get the new furniture in? You told us this house was empty. Oh, I thought it was empty. I thought I had got rid of everything, but clearly I still got 2 couches, 4 beds, and a dresser. You're like, well, whenever you get that shit out of there, we'll be ready to move this new shit in. You feel me? I'm just trying to tell y'all. Release your exes, Virgo. Release them. Let them go. And don't pay them no mind. Because some of y'all got some crazies that y'all got children with. And they ain't going to stop being crazy just because you decided to be with somebody else. It just ups the ante on their crazy until you're able to show that you're standing against the wiles of Satan that they trying to bring. And you got more power than they ever could think about having, but you restraining and you're withholding your power because you got it for other shit that you trying to do. Once this abundance is get to you, but it got to get to you, and in order for it to get to you, a lot of shit got to get eliminated and dissolved and threw away that no longer serves you. It's over with. All right, Virgo, love and light.